Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be making a quick soup. I'm going to be making okra soup, and I've made different versions of okra soup on my channel. Okra, you can call it okra. So today's going to be a quick okra soup, and I said let me come on here to do a quick intro before we get started. Hope you all are having a blissful weekend, and I'll jump right in. See you soon. If you haven't subscribed, please do consider clicking on that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you like the video, and we'll jump right in. See you soon. Okay, so here's the first ingredient. We have oil bean, also called Ugba or Ukpaka, I think. Let me know what you call it in your dialect. I have beef there, and now I'm showing you dry fish already washed and cleaned, deboned as well. So I have chopped okra, is loosely chopped at this point. I'm still going to finely chop a little bit. I have this handy dandy hand grater or hand chopper. I love this little gizmo, so it works very well. So I'm going to use it to finely chop a little bit or a portion of that okra that you see there. I also have ground crayfish for flavor, and I have chopped up squid as well. You can buy it pre-chopped and frozen from the grocery store. It's going to turn out to have the same texture as snail. That's why I got it. So it's perfect in okra soup. So here are the ingredients. There are other ingredients I'll show you along the way, so stay tuned. I'll also put the list of ingredients in the description box below. Okay, the next ingredient is palm oil. I like palm oil in this soup, and I'm going to be using a portion of the habanero peppers you see there. And now I'm showing you potash or Akaun. You can also alternatively use baking soda. It works the same way. Now I have some salt to taste, as well as bouillon cubes. I am using Nor bouillon cubes. So let's get on. Okay, in a pan or pot with a little bit of water, I am putting some bouillon cubes in there for flavor. So what we're going to do now is steam our beef. That will be the first step. So I'm going to add some salt. I've already gauged it. I'm used to cooking this soup, so I already know how much salt to use. So I have beef going in. It's already pre-washed, pre-cut. I had everything prepped earlier. So now I'm adding Cameroon pepper. It's optional, but I just like the flavor of Cameroon pepper. It has that toasty, peppery but toasty flavor. So I'm adding a little bit here. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we're going to just cover it and let it cook for now. I'll also add onions, but that will come in later. But again, like I said, I'm going to put the list of ingredients in the description box. So here I'm going to finely chop a portion of the okra. And why I'm doing this is because I want the okra to be very slimy. Not too much, but I want it to be slimy to an extent. So that's why I'm finely chopping up a portion, just a small portion of the loosely cut okra that you saw earlier. So I love this handy dandy tool. I use it to chop onions, pepper when I'm cooking. It is quick and easy to clean. I don't have to have my bulky food processor, because when I'm done, it takes some time to clean it out. So I am just using this fine handy dandy that I can either rinse out with warm water, warm soapy water, or put it in the dishwasher, and we're good to go. So it's just nice and small, doesn't require a lot of effort to chop up your ingredients. So that's why I'm using it for okra, and it works perfectly as well. All right, so can you see that? It's already finely chopped. I keep saying loosely chopped. It's finely chopped now. Take a look at that. This is basically half the time, or even less than you would use than the time spent using a grater. You know, sometimes we like to grate our okra using a grater. Imagine grating every single stick of okra, and you have so much, a bowl full of okra. You have to take one at a time and grate it, versus, you know, you can even cut it up into big chunks, throw it in here, and loosely, or finely, not loosely, finely chop it up. So I love this handy dandy hand tool. It's my new kitchen favorite. I hardly use my food processor unless I want to process large items. So that's it. We're going to, you know, finish the next set piece or the next batch, and then I'll add pepper. Actually, here it is. I'm adding some of the habanero pepper. I'm not using all, just about half that amount. And this habanero pepper is not as hot as regular habanero peppers, you know, typically are, but for some reason it's not so hot, so that's why you see me using this much. See, it's already finely chopped up. I'm just going to add the last bit of okra just to have it mixed in, and this will be the last batch. So I'm just giving it a quick, you know, blend. As I pull that lever, the blade on the inside spins very fast, and that blade is very sharp, so that's why it processes the food so quickly. So you see, it's finely chopped, even better than a grater. You know, sometimes when you grate your okra, it comes out fibrous. You see some strands of okra, and I can't stand seeing that in a bowl of okra soup, having the okra strandy. Oh no, because when you get that strand in your mouth, somehow, I don't know, the texture is just different. So we're going to add the calamari or squid to the beef. Add that in. It's going to have that snail crunchy texture at the end. So we're going to add now our oil bean. I love putting this much. I know it seems, you know, much, but I love it in okra soup. So this is oil bean. It's also called Ugba or Ukpaka, I think, by the Easterners of Nigeria. So the Igbos, we Igbos call it Ugba. Some Igbos call, I think, Anambra, they call it Ukpaka. Let me know in the comment section below if you're from Eastern Nigeria. Let me know what you call oil bean in your dialect. Please let me know. Okay, so we're adding the loosely chopped okra, and we're going to continue to steam. Now I'm adding onions. I think that's the other ingredients that I haven't showed you yet. So I'm adding chopped onions. I'm going to give that just a quick stir. We still have our finely chopped okra to add, but that will come in a little later. Let's have the loosely chopped okra steamed. So then we're going to throw in the washed dry fish. It has been washed with hot water. And it needs to cook also, so that's why we're adding it at this point and not towards the end. Let's add some water, and I just tend to add water as I go until I get the exact, you know, amount that I'll need for the soup. So let's prepare our potash. If you're using baking powder, you can also do it this way. Just add baking powder to the water. I'm using potash. Some people don't like potash. Again, you can also use not baking powder, I'm sorry, baking soda meant to say. So I am giving it a stir. I'm going to add palm oil. I'm adding enough because this is a big pot of soup. I already know the amounts to add. So I'm giving it a stir. I want that thick, yellow, creamy consistency. It's going to thicken up. It's thickening. There we go. That's what we want. I can get the smell already. It has this unique smell. I can't describe it, but it smells good. It smells good. So we are ready to go. So far we've steamed all the other ingredients all together, and now we're going to add the palm oil. And again, there are many ways to cook okra soup. I've also cooked it in so many other ways on this channel. This is how I want to eat the okra soup today. I am preparing the soup using this method. I'm not going to use vegetables. Sometimes, you can add vegetables to your okra soup. I don't want to add vegetables. So this is another version, another way to cook it, and it's so delicious, especially with the oil bean. For each scoop of the soup you get, you get pieces of oil bean. You chew that. It's so good. It's so nice, and oil bean is nutritious as well. So I've added the ground crayfish as well. And now we're going to add the finely chopped okra. I love the way it turned out. I love the way that little hand gadget chopped this okra perfectly. So I'm covering it up now. You can see I've left part of the lid open. Ideally, I can just leave the pot open, but halfway is also okay. I don't want to close the pot completely. Otherwise, I've learned that, your soup will no longer be as slimy, or as, I shouldn't say slime. Maybe that's not the ideal word to use at this point, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean, guys. Okay, so I'm adding more water. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm just going to be adding water in little bits, or in bits, until I have the exact amount that I need for the soup. So here it is. This is what it looks like after really steaming and cooking down. And the aroma can actually wake someone up from sleep. It smells so good, so rich. Oh, and it tastes amazing. So here it is. Not too slimy, not too stretchy. But let me know, please suggest a better word. I don't want to use the word slime or stretchy. What's an appropriate word to use at this point as we refer to food? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. All right, so it smells so good. That's all I'm gonna say. It smells really, really good. And look at it. Ooh, rich. Just a little bit goes a long way. So it has the fish, the squid or calamari chopped up. It has the beef with so much flavor. So yeah, so this is another version of okra soup that I love, love, love. I mean, I can eat this soup every day of the week if possible, and I won't get tired. All right, so here I am storing it. I've stored it in containers because that was a big pot of soup, so this will last while I alternate it with other meals. So we're going to put it in the freezer, and it can last up to a week and a half to 2 weeks, depending on how frequently it gets eaten. Okay, I'll see you in my next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and hit that bell notification, and I'll see you pretty soon. Bye.